Hey guys, welcome to Adventure Camping again. I got another kind of a review for you, at least the beginning stages of it. Today, I was at Home Depot and saw this. Alright, now everybody always talks about having a multi-tool with you. I always carry one. And so I definitely believe in that it's something you should do, something you should have with you in your car, in your bag, or something. Now, when you watch YouTube videos a lot like mine and other gear reviewers and stuff, all you typically hear about is either Gerber or Leatherman multi-tools. And yes, they are really good, but those are also way more expensive. Today, I got this for $7. Now, it's a 13 function multi-tool, and it comes with a pocket knife. Now, the good thing about this is you see right there, guaranteed forever. So if you ever break any of their products, it's a lot like Craftman. If you break them, you take it back in, they give you another one. Now I have a different Husky that I carry in my bag all the time, but I'll probably switch out for this one just because it's newer. But because of that, you know, mine I've had maybe 10 years, never had an issue, nothing's ever broke on it, but at least I know that if it does, they'll replace it. Now the reason why I'll switch this out, because this one has an awl on it, which here's the different functions. I'll read them off to you too. It's got your standard pliers, wire stripper, wire cutter, a file, a knife, a small slotted screwdriver, medium slotted screwdriver, Phillips screwdriver, the awl, the bottle opener, can opener, and a saw. So, I mean, that's a lot of different options. The only thing I might add to it would probably be scissors. Other than that, there's not much else that I would probably use. At least I've never had the need for. The knife, now I don't have high hopes for that. I'm fully expecting that to be still in testing and review. Emerson, yes. The Kershaw Emerson. So I'm not expecting this to be a highlight reel kind of, you know, Hall of Fame knife. I look at it as a free beater knife. But just go ahead and open this bad boy up and we'll at least just take a look at it. Now, what I'm going to do later on is put these into, well, not so much the knife as the multi-tool and the testing and review and stuff, and I'll start filming the uses of that. This is more of just kind of an unboxing, but at the same time kind of show you what else you get with it. I don't know, this is a piece of cardboard that came off of it. Let's see if it'll shave it. Yeah, that seems relatively sharp. I had a decent stick right around here. Let me grab one and see. Maybe some quick carving with it. No issues. Feather sticking right off the bat. Now I'm just planning on this being a real, honestly, a little beater knife, because I'm like, what I'll probably just do is torture test this little bad boy, because I mean basically it's free. The lockup goes a little too far on this. Deployment's okay. Slow. But for basically what you call a free knife, I can mess with the pivot screw. There he goes. Yeah, that lockup definitely goes too far. But for a free little knife, a little thumper. It's actually really lightweight. It's aluminum handle scales. Doesn't say what kind of steel it is, so I'm assuming pretty low grade. But I don't know. I mean, it's not horrible. Pocket clip sucks. That's way too much knife. I don't like that much knife coming out of the pocket. And it's not movable. But alright, well, let's just get to the real reason. Use the knife to cut it out. Alright. So, show you. There are two types of pliers, wire cutter wire strippers. You can see the little hole in there at the base. Now I know like a lot of Leathermans, the wire cutter and strippers like a 154 cm. This is probably a low grade steel, spring actuated, so always good to have that. But I think a lot of people all the time, they always want to go for really expensive gear, and a lot of times it is really good when you get really expensive gear. But sometimes you can also find good gear that isn't. This is what they're calling, yeah, the saw. I'll definitely be anxious to check that out. On the other one that I have, the saw is a whole lot better than this one, or at least appears to be. I haven't tried this one yet. Then you got your, open up these one at a time. Your screwdriver, can opener, bottle opener, can opener. Oh, you're all aluminum again, so this is actually fairly lightweight, which is kind of cool, because as we all know, if you're in the hiking and backpacking and stuff, then weight is always a consideration. And your other different tools, knife, they seem to be reasonably sharp. Get this to where you can see it. Let's see if it'll do a little feather stick. Hush, buddy. Hush. That's the new tactical pup. Barking at, well, I see absolutely nothing. So it's actually got some fine little curls in there. Those were got really small. And I wasn't even hardly paying attention because I'm trying to watch what he's going after. But yeah, look here. Not bad for this little guy. I don't have a bigger stick here to use the saw to test out and catch, you know, see how it does with a notch or something without having to stop and wait. But, I mean, I don't know. Not bad. You can see here. Husky. $7, Home Depot. They're on clearance right now. At least there's a couple in my area, not far from my house, either one of them. So you might want to go check it out. Like I said, I mean, it says right here, guaranteed forever. So if it breaks, you'll get another one. Now, I mean, you might throw in the whole, what if it was an emergency and it broke, but any tool can break. I don't care if it's a Leatherman or a Gerber, those can break too. They may be a little stronger, they may be a little more sturdy. But, I mean, depending on, I mean, if you don't have a lot of money, I mean, because those Leathermans get really, really expensive. This, $7. I mean, how do you beat that? I mean, that little knife looked really well. I'll have to try out the other ones, and of course I'll film using that to see how it works out and keep you posted. So just wanted to kind of give you a little update, hopefully a little diamond in the rough that I found, see how it works out. And in the meantime, be prepared, have fun.